that's why you gotta start
Make
this
that,
episode with episode 9. We're gonna call it support friends.
People are quick to fucking take a picture of their sneaker and like
the mindset of people.
It's actually
So,
sad. It's actually sad.
I want in your podcast. I can never come here and be like, "Yo, Cook, I want you to do this. I want you to do that," because you have your vision, and God bless your vision.
But you know, you're so close to me, you almost can.
Yeah, but you know what?
Feel me?
We gotta lay in that support shit heavy, because me and you had this conversation. I told the guy, "Yo, I'm from Bushwick." He said, "Yeah, Bushwick, Brooklyn." I said, "Yeah, how you know it was Brooklyn?" He said, "Bushwick, yeah, I visited Bushwick in Vegas in a poker table."
Yo, like
Bushwick has become a little more noticeable, I would say.
I read in
Bushwick always been on the map. The only thing is that we always keep quiet wherever we go. So when people ask us, we don't let them know where we from. We just say New York City. Instead of saying Bushwick. Bushwick is sexy. Bushwick is the truth.
Wow.
Big shout out to Bronzeville. Big shout out to Best Eye, Crown Heights, Fort Greene, and everything. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I gotta respect that shit.
I'll be in the dice spot. Listen, I'll be in the dice spot with all these young niggas gambling. Now y'all got me open because y'all got me drinking the brown juice. I'll be everywhere. And when I tell all these young niggas and all these old niggas I'm LT from Bushwick, they be like, big ups to Bushwick. Long story short, man, I met Jay-Z in Vegas. When I told Jay-Z, I said, "Yo, it's an honor to meet you." He said, "Yeah, I could tell you from New York." I said, "I'm from Bushwick." He said, "Money making Bushwick."
That's right. That's right.
That's
That's
right,
right.
man.
That's
We
right,
special, man. We come from Bushwick.
We was always from back in the days.
Come from the WIC.
From back in the days.
Facts, bro. You know what I gotta say about that, man? I gotta say again, like you said, shout out to Bushwick. What I've been looking.
Let me tell you something. Because when Bushwick on the low was kind of, they was like doing a lot of young niggas be with the gunplay in Bushwick.
Let them play with that, man. I think Cook is about to touch on a subject that me and him spoke about on Saturday, and I need him to talk about that, about like Bushwick and where we stand on supporting each other and everything else. Forget the young niggas and their gunplay. We grew up in an era where we shot fair ones.
I'm glad you said that. You know what? Because that even sharpens up my idea of what I was gonna say. The fact I was gonna
puff give, nigga.
I was gonna tap into that, and the reason I was gonna tap into that, and you just polished up my idea, was that I want to give a shout out to my God, Johnny. He's a Vietnamese kid, and he got about 3 businesses right now.
He's a donkey. I'm going to tell you a quick story about Johnny.
Hold on.
That's my little man. I love Johnny. He's a fish. You owe me money in the poker table, nigga. I know what Johnny you talking about. He owns 3 businesses. He's a young entrepreneur, young little pull-up doing ass nigga. You owe me money, nigga. I don't need my money from the poker table. Nah, that's my little brother. That's my little bro right there. I love him. He's actually a good poker player.
Shout out to Lucy's, right?
Mr. Broke Man on Instagram, what is it? That's my little dude right there.
The reason I say that, because he's my customer. And he was my customer way before business, way before anything, you know what I'm saying? And I was dealing with a lot of different people, and I see them grow. And the fact is, I always had an understanding that New York is a place where it's not about Puerto Ricans, it's not about whites, it's not about Polish, it's not about this, that. It's a fucking cultural diffusion going on. And I learned that in fucking school.
Exception.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're a real nigga, we're gonna accept you. If you're not,
but let me put you on. The topic I was
be true
trying to get
to.
Our parents didn't see the same way, my dude.
Because our parents was working people.
Nah, parents was
no.
It
goes back to playing. Listen,
our parents was different.
No. It goes back to playing comfort zone. Our parents.
How does
and E-Rock knows he's on the phone, and y'all know my pops used to make candy and go sell it to the corner stores.
E-Rock can confirm what I'm about to say.
Coconut candy and peanut butter candy. And my pops used to make over 2,500. I'm talking about 1990. Yeah, bro.
Hot off the table.
Right hot. My pops was making
hot off the table.
My pops left. Nah, I don't smoke. My pops left the drug game. Right? He left the drug game because he didn't want us to lead that. If y'all remember, I had an older brother that passed away in Woodbine. because my older brother picked up the drug game. So my brother was my father was trying to set a primary example. Like, yo, you don't have to sell drugs like I did. My pops was huge. This is another story that nobody knows. This is the dark. E-Rock knows. This is the dark side of the Rodriguez family, South Side, and all that shit. Right, my uncles, everything. It goes back to our parents being in a comfort zone. So they in a comfort zone.
Lack of knowledge too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because when you get in that comfort zone, you are limiting yourself from learning and
But
evolving.
if your family is good, you're gonna sit in that comfort zone.
Yeah, but that's what they were used to.
Our parents
Us
was
coming
used to
up,
that.
We understood that we had to fucking learn how to evolve and understand that we fucking moved here, right?
Yeah.
We didn't fucking leave Dominican Republic, and we didn't leave.
We was here.
We
They
didn't
had to do that. They had to leave
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Honduras,
saying.
et cetera,
We didn't leave
yeah.
Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And we didn't leave Honduras.
Yeah.
And we didn't leave fucking
They did.
Romania or Albania.
Nah, Albania, cause don't get that twisted.
Where,
B.
respectfully, wherever you came from, we didn't leave from there to come here to a place where, when you came here, right? It was it was supposed to be because you have a little more freedom of speech. You have a little more understanding that this place that we. You know what? I guess I gotta say, I'm thankful to live in America right now because I'm feeling like I'm like.
So we could do more.
Like,
we could do more
I'm
with
just saying
what
that
they did. That's why they brung us
it was
here.
a
bro.
culture.
No, they
Rod,
didn't
They
bring
brung
us-
us
hold up,
here
they didn't
so
bring
we could do more.
Listen,
Rod, you're not
Basically.
listening to what I'm saying.
but listen to the.
Our parents didn't give a fuck about that.
Nope.
No,
They
my
didn't.
guy. Like, I had a couple of friends one day that I played hooky in 6th grade. Oh, shit, I'm sorry to bring the story up. Rod, you was there, actually.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry. I love you. Can I give you a hug now? I'm going to tell you the story.
No,
So,
the brown juice.
so I love
Billy,
Rod.
you see what the brown juice
was
do?
there. I was there.
This
I'm
is
telling
reality.
you, I'm
This
taking
is fucking reality.
Listen to all the subscribers
was
and
there.
viewers.
I was there.
CTB cut the bullshit after
I'm
we
cutting
done with
the-
this
I'm
brown
cutting
juice.
the
I'm
bullshit.
taking
I'm
these
cutting the
niggas,
bullshit.
and we could record my son Johnny. I'm taking these
Yo,
niggas
I'm
out to
cutting the
the
bullshit.
strip club.
Let me be real.
Yeah.
You remember when we played hooky in fucking 6th grade with Javier?
Yeah, I remember Harvey.
I'm sorry, Rod.
Yeah, I remember Harvey.
We played hooky,
AKA
right?
Cowlick.
And I went to my house because, again, as a child, I don't fucking know right from wrong.
Yeah.
I just love. And I love my brothers and my peoples.
I think Javier was the ringleader. But go ahead, continue.
Javier, I'm closer to this nigga, right? But we played hooky, and I went to my home. I said, Mom, our teacher was absent. Because I was so like, damn, wow, like, some racist shit. Like, not saying my mom's is racist or my grandma's racist, but I had an understanding that they would accept a lighter person in my house more than a darker person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that day. Oh,
and-
I know what day.
And I told Rod he had to go home.
Because
I remember
the
that day.
exception.
I told Rod he had to go
I
home.
remember that
But
day,
that was a mindset
I'm
thing.
sorry.
That was a
remember that
mindset
day.
thing.
Because
that was a mindset
as a
thing.
kid, right? I'm
was
like,
crazy.
yo, bro, like, this
That
is the
was
first time I'm
crazy. I
playing
remember
hooky
that
kind of,
day.
like, because I'm not, this is 5th, 6th grade. Like,
Javier.
I've heard some niggas say stories like they've been doing
Javier,
wild
yo,
shit going from Brooklyn to Queens at 9
it's
years
like
old,
Ecuadorian.
10 years old. I wasn't that kid at
It
9,
was a
10 years old.
mindset thing
I'm a black
of
nigga.
our parents.
Right.
I'm black,
Like-
right?
like-
but
like-
I'm Honduras.
No, but it
But
didn't
my-
matter.
but-
It didn't
but
matter.
she showed
My-
me that day.
It-
Like, you see,
No, but my confusion was, how did they move here to get a better life and live
Son,
better
see-
with people?
y'all remember that.
but
Your
love
mom
people
told me to go home.
and still
I had-
have that
I had to
mindset
leave.
of,
I had to
oh, if
leave.
he's
But
black.
it partakes opportunity, and our parents falling in the comfort zone and not knowing
Remember
because
that.
they don't get out that comfort
Yo,
zone.
son,
Like
man.
he's Albanian.
I forgot about that shit. But
And
now,
E went through the same thing.
He could tap into this crazy
Oh, yeah.
more
can
than
tell
what
you-
I could.
I'm
Let me tell you something.
vouching for
Look,
E.
can I
I'm
say
vouching for
something?
E to
Listen
say
to
that.
E. Listen to E. Listen
Can I say
to E.
something? Because I
Listen.
remember that day.
Man, hold on.
I remember that day. I remember that day. Because, yo, I remember that day. And I felt some type of way about that day.
And I apologize deeply.
I felt some type of
'Cause I
way
love you
about
as a
that.
brother.
Yeah,
because
but-
it was me. Hold on, LT.
Yeah.
We was like in grade school.
Yeah.
We was in grade school, kid.
But your mom.
So
Well, go ahead, no, sorry.
Javier, he's an Ecuadorian dude, right? That look like one of these niggas that be playing motherfucking volleyball at PS 377 291.
Yeah, but now you being like our parents back
Hold
in the
on.
days. You can't do that. Just say Javier was light skinned. Now you being like our parents back in the days.
I remember that day.
All right.
Hold on.
Now you being like our parents back in the days. Now,
Remember that day.
Come on.
Miss Ramos, I love you. It's all good. Grandma, rest in
He
peace.
said Miss Ramos.
Grandma, because Grandma was still alive.
Grandma was still alive.
Grandma was still alive. I remember her.
Word.
She's always netting, always making clothes.
Knitting. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so
I can't
remember
live
her.
without my child.
She used to always be
You know what he
like,
said, though? I'm going
Yeah.
to cut you out. But he said,
she was always
my
netting,
grandmother was
yeah.
always knitting and
Netting,
sewing clothes. Like,
Sewing, yeah, man.
I don't mean to cut you, but one of my things, right, when I was growing up with my
real.
grandmother knitting and sewing clothes, it's like, damn, with my brother, my Uncle Nelson, my Uncle Franklin, my mother's brothers, it was like about four or five of them. Like, in that house that you see me live in,
Yeah.
it was bought by my grandmother's sister's husband. And that nigga, at first, before we got there, I used to live on Gates between Evergreen and Bushwick. I used to go to PS 75. And
Still there.
yeah,
Still there.
right around from Sammy.
My kids
where,
went there.
where you at?
Yeah, my kids went there.
That's
It's
why,
crazy.
my nigga. That was my.
That's history.
That
You
was
see
my roots.
Yeah.
You know, talking about the roots. Those
Yeah.
were my roots, man.
Yeah.
Before I went to Woodbine,
To Woodbine, yeah.
I was there on Evergreen. I seen fucking car chases at 8 in the morning on Evergreen and Gates. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
As
block.
I'm going to school, nigga. And that's only because I was late, because I always been a late ass nigga to school.
And you live right across the street.
And I live right all my life,
We
my
all
nigga.
did.
All my
We
life.
all live right across the street
Yeah,
from
we
Woodbine
all-
High
we
School.
all
We
was
still
late to
show up
school.
late.
I was a late
I want to
nigga.
touch back though. I'm
was a
gonna
late
hear your
dude,
story,
too.
but I want to touch back on the story between you, Rod, and Javier. Because
Yeah.
I remember.
Yo.
Wait. I don't mean
That's
to
fact.
cut you off because
That's an
I
important
definitely,
story.
I
gotta get back to
definitely.
that. Let me say-
Identify.
No, you want to.
Yo, you know,
Identify with the story.
it was crazy. You know,
it's
hold
crazy
on.
that you say that, but I want to hear E-Rock's point of view.
Hold on,
being
hold on.
Albanian,
Yes.
Yeah.
being Albanian.
Hold on.
Listen, Rod, hold up. Listen to this.
Yes.
Being
I think I know where it's
Albanian
going right now.
and explaining to your parents that you're having a baby. You know, his firstborn, shout out.
Oh, that's
With an
You know,
African American.
With an African American.
Nah,
to-
you
to-
know what was crazy about that? Not to cut you off. What was crazy about that is that
I love you,
it
my
was
nigga.
it was
But hold on,
Aaron's
hold on,
nerve-
hold on,
it was
hold on.
Y'all
actually
you gotta
nerve wracking.
Let E-Rock out. Let E-Rock out right now.
Let him rock out.
Hold up.
Well, hold on.
That's his
hold
name,
on,
E-Rock. Let him
no,
rock out.
No, E-Rock gonna rock out. But let me tell you. Nah, son. No.
Nah, go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
E-Rock gonna rock out. But let me tell you how I felt that day.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Seriously, because I like
remember that?
no disrespect to you, E-Rock. You gonna say what you gonna say, but let me tell you
I felt
how
bad.
I felt that
I
day.
felt bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Because Cook felt it for me. You dig
He
what I'm
felt
saying?
bad, but he had to understand what
Like,
his parents was gonna think.
Dog.
So that's the
You gotta
mindset.
understand.
Yeah, I felt real bad, bro.
Yeah, but it's all right.
Dog, I'm a Spanish nigga.
And
At
I
heart.
knew that.
I'm a Honduran.
I had that understanding.
I'm a pure breed dude. When most people see me, they may hear me talk, they consider me black.
Shout out to Tela.
So, so we
Hondurans.
come.
Tela.
Yeah.
Tela.
Okay. Shout out to that.
Tela. That's Hondurans. He knows what I'm talking about. I fuck with my Hondurans people. I grew up with Hondurans.
It was
That's
crazy.
That
Tela.
nigga was doing, recently he tried to be in touch with his roots. He wanted to do punta.
Ah, you see?
As a little kid, as a little dude,
Rod trying to go back to
As a
Honduras
little
and body
dude,
the whole
right?
country.
It was me, Cook, and Javier, right?
Yeah.
I think this episode might go a little further than I expected
Her
tonight.
mom-
We're gonna
Hey,
edit.
hold on.
We got a
Hold
lot
on.
of
Ladies and
editing to
gentlemen,
do, though.
ladies and
We got
gentlemen,
Billy.
I gotta say
felt
something.
We got a
racism.
lot of editing
I
to do.
felt
Ladies and
racism
gentlemen, yo.
from my own Spanish
hold on.
people.
Editing.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that
You
thought.
know what?
Hold up.
Editing is
Hold up.
is
Let's
good
cut.
memories lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. I need to pause
We
right
gonna
now.
get back. Yo,
I need to get.
We
Hold
gon-
your thought. Hold your thought. I need you to get back to that, but just give me a second. Respectfully. I have to say, this is a little overwhelming for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of history involved. And moving into this direction that I'm going, it might be touching to me more than people might expect, because I'm very grateful and I'm very happy to say that this is just the beginning of the type of people that's gonna hit this platform and we're gonna give you some of the realest stories because we've been living. We've been able to say, we are grateful to live all these experiences. We've lived more than 40 years of experience.
That's why I told you every day you get up, you living.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember what I told you that. And to be here with you, with Cook, nigga, you cut my hair when I was 14,
Yes,
13.
my guy.
You
Yes,
was my
yeah.
barber.
There's gonna be a lot of editing
The
in
only
the
reason
show.
that I don't come back to you is because I don't want to take a cab and
Right.
come back. I go to fucking Fat Sammy, and Sammy's always got something to eat
shout
in
out
his
Showtime.
barbershop. Showtime.
Shout out Showtime, man.
Shout
Come
out
on, man.
Showtime. Always got something to eat. Talking about he's looking skinny. Yeah, okay.
Shout out to him and his whole family, man. I love
I
them.
definitely want to touch back on E-Rock. Cause
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, move forward with that.
Me and E, we got, but I never asked him, like, yo, E, how did your parents accept that? I never did, right, E? I never asked you that.
Who was the outsiders looking in?
No,
that
because his parents,
situation there, man.
hold up,
That was a tough situation.
Before you say, his parents were so cool and accepting
I love the Isaacs.
and accepting us being in the crib. But now, how do you accept when your youngest son tells you, yo, I'm having a baby by an African American girl?
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience? E?
But
Like,
let's just say, not to take nothing away from E, but let's just say that E was the last baby.
have,
Youngest,
You know
I'm,
what I'm
the,
saying?
I'm the youngest too. I'm the baby of the crew. Me and E-Rock is the baby of
So
the
you
crew.
guys-
but we
Oh,
caught
no,
up.
hold on, hold
we
on,
caught
bro.
up to y'all niggas, right? E, we caught up to them in every
Passion.
aspect.
Yeah,
We caught up to y'all, Rod. Don't
Ladies
look
and
at me
gentlemen,
like that,
if you're
Rod.
watching the
we know
podcast,
the conversation me and you had last week, but
Let
we
me
don't
just
talk
say-
about E.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the podcast, I appreciate you guys watching the podcast. We got my man E-Rock, who's living in Florida right now. I really want to pay my respects to my man E-Rock. And because he made a move to just go from Bushwick to Florida, like, snap of a finger, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
my guy, like, I respect you for that. And your moves are inspiring. And whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Whatever makes you happy, I love you, my nigga. Like,
Just to show people get out of your
let's
comfort
go. I
zone.
want to hear what you got to say, E-Rock.
Love you too. Thanks a lot, man. Yo, listen, yeah, that story with me having a baby at the age of 17, it took a while for me to even tell my pops and my moms. I actually didn't tell them until my baby was born. So I held it for 9 months. I was planting to see. I didn't know what the hell to
You
say.
had to keep a secret.
Basically, it was a secret, you know what I mean? Because better know I'm having a baby, and then with an African American, you know what I mean? And
Yo, thank God to your sisters, man. They held you down.
so you know, and my mother was all scared, you know what I mean? I kind of told my mom before I told my pops. Then when I finally told my pops, he was mad as hell, man. But you know, he accepted it, and then you know he had all this arranged marriages because my family used to arrange marriages. Y'all all know that. you know?
Yeah, I remember
Had
those.
me out of
yeah,
nowhere.
Yeah, they used to rain.
And I told him that ain't happening with
We
me.
seen
because-
gunshots, and I was in my window when there was gunshots.
I
when there
remember
was-
those.
I was
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
dancing.
Saeed,
I was
man.
dancing outside. I was
Yeah,
dancing in the
yeah.
weddings. Like, yo,
They
what
kidnapped
up?
my
These
sister.
niggas-
yo.
these
Black,
niggas bust their guns on
Why
the.
they
They
shoot
bust
it?
their guns on the block.
busted
nigga.
on the block.
And by
Black,
the way,
black,
that's
black.
an Albanian wedding. If
Yo,
y'all
the
don't
line.
know.
They had a
That-
line
that's-
from your. From
my-
from their
coming all the
building
way, yeah, coming
all the way up
way.
to my building.
There you go.
That was almost
Yeah.
almost corner to corner.
Yeah, that's an Albanian wedding.
No, it was a straight kidnap. Man, we had the whole block ready to go to that dude's house and snatch him up.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I think I was sleeping and my mom was like, yo, I think something's going on. I think your friends, something's going on. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Crazy.
Something's going on.
Yo,
Yeah, man. So my pops had plans for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, you need the dead dad. You should have left me in Albania. You shouldn't have even came out here. Because, you know,
That's
in
what
Bushwick,
happened.
you know,
Yeah, that's what
I ain't gonna
happened.
lie. When I started growing up, all I liked was African Americans and Spanish shorties. That was all. That's all I knew. And besides that, you know, me having a baby at a young age.
I don't mean to cut you, but at the
That's
same
what's
time,
up.
because I'm living next to you, not that I
My parents was
my
kinda like
direction
that,
wasn't
too.
more to African Americans, but I felt like I felt that like I was like I like Puerto Ricans and this and the third, but I noticed that
That's the
E-Rock,
environment.
AD, like even Rasim, respect to
Yeah,
Rasim, shout out to
before, yeah.
Rasim, like y'all was really like on some black girl shit.
C-Man is married to a Dominican.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This
So it's like,
motherfucker put
it's
me
like,
to shame, man.
it's like
But let me
I
tell you,
love
but-
my black woman. I'm not that lucky with my black woman, but I love
like
y'all.
old woman.
No, they love me. But let me
I
tell
know,
you.
I know, my nigga. I know.
how you
Let me
fin-
tell
how
you. Let me
finished
but
it
hold on.
off.
Let me say something. Hold on.
Yeah, finish that.
Exception,
So,
yeah.
when I had my daughter Imani, bro,
Shout out, Imani.
they
Yeah,
had
Imani.
daycare center inside Bushwick High School. I used to take my daughter to that school so I could finish high school.
The first floor.
The
I
first
remember
floor.
I remember those options.
And then my mother and father saw how I became like a young man real fast, and they it was open arms ever since. You know what I mean? It was like, oh my God, man.
Yeah, so they
sorry.
had to adapt.
They even said sorry. They even said sorry to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. They had to adapt to a racial, not racial, but like
They had to change.
accepting.
Same
That-
thing your parents and my parents were adapting
parents,
to.
Yeah.
They had to change.
Because all parents is that.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
one
yeah.
time I was
Yo.
walking down the one time I was walking down the block, and Rob's mother was like walking with mad sodas in her hand, like plastic bags from I think
Here we
Fuba's
go.
or
Here we
Walmart.
go.
And that motherfucker, and she told me, yo,
Motherfucker.
come
Time
help me.
out. My Oh,
Yo,
fuck.
cause you can't remember the story. Hold on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
She came, come help me out, white boy. Just
The
like
thing is-
that, yo.
Wait, my
My mom's
podcast,
disrespectful, man.
My podcast
mom's
just told me that.
disrespectful.
Time out. My podcast just told me that my card is
I don't
overloading.
like to introduce
so I gotta
my moms to
reload my
nobody,
podcast card over here on. Give me a second. Hold that thought. I'm sorry. E.
Nah, but I remember that shit though. My mom's disrespectful. That's why
Oh, yo.
she's like a female Archie Bunker, man. So
I
like
still love her. I love her, no
but
matter what.
yeah. She be like talking. I be like, yo, you know you only could talk to me like that, right? Don't be talking outside like that because you know what I'm saying. Somebody gonna strangle you. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, cause like how she told, like yo, I was there when she said, "Let the white boy get it." I was like, yo, I looked at my mom like, yo, you crazy?
We used to party in your
Yo,
backyard.
you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom, I had to
You set the
apologize
trend.
to E.
Yo, Hot Rod set the trend for Yo Black because I remember your parties in the backyard in the crib.
Okay. I did some little parties back
Yeah,
there.
you did a few. So Yogi stole your shit. Yo Black
Nah,
stole
Yogi,
your shit.
Yogi, he did his shit better though. He did his shit better though.
Yeah, because you have more space and everything. But if you
But
if
yo,
you really
Just continue
let me
talking.
go
Don't worry
back-
about
Let
it.
me go back to hold on. Let me go back to that day though. That shit was crazy because, it was me, Cook, my man Javier. So that means we all Spanish motherfuckers. I'm Honduras. Cook is Nicaraguan, and you got Javier is Ecuadorian, right? So it's a day that we go to Cook's crib, right? But Miss Ramos, it's all good though. I still love you.
It wasn't Miss
blocked-
Ramos. It wasn't Miss Ramos.
Who did it? Who blocked me? Who blocked me from coming into your crib that day?
It was my perception of the idea of what my parents was gonna think about.
Because they ain't know you was Spanish.
Yo, cause it was crazy. Cause like they blocked me.
So the fact is,
Like,
still
I
like
felt
you can
some
only
type
bring
of
one
way
person
that
upstairs.
day.
Don't bring.
Yeah.
I
But
felt
I mean,
that day I did feel some type of way. Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, yo, yeah, I'm a brown skinned dude. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers that's your complexion. My brother Andrew and Omo, they could your complexion, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom's is your complexion.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, that shit fucked me up when nigga told like Cook was like, yo, you can't come upstairs. I was like, yo, I cut school, and I gotta wander the streets for like, you know what
go
I'm
to
saying?
Petland or murder, nigga.
Like, I gotta wander the streets while you and Javier chilling upstairs. doing-
Sorry, Rod. My
Like,
apologies.
yo, that shit was crazy. Nigga blocked
Yo, we
me.
was young. We know what the fuck we doing.
Like, you
way
know
it
what I'm
is,
saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
really.
like, damn, but I ain't
Yo,
let
that was the first time we
I
skipped
ain't
school.
let that
Like,
crush
fuck
me
that.
though. I ain't let that crush me though. I ain't
But
let
look,
that.
look, where you at? You right here now, nah?
Yeah, I ain't let that crush me. You know what
With
I'm saying?
Javier
Where's Javier?
in Ecuador.
Nah, he chilling.
Fuck
he chilling,
that
he
nigga,
chilling.
dude.
Nah, my man
Ecuador.
Javier chilling. He chilling. He chilling.
Yo,
He out here. He out
CTB
here.
cut the bullshit. I'm having technical difficulties at the moment. I'm gonna
Don't
try to
blame
adjust
Javier.
you, but
It was your ass, nigga. You know what I'm
This
saying?
my guy right here, bro. Hot
He told me I
rod,
couldn't-
whatever,
He told me I
whatever
couldn't
it
come
is.
upstairs that day.
We got
Friday.
a lot of
Friday.
work. Friday. Yo.
You know,
It's a lot
all
of conversation.
hopefully when I edit this, it'll sound good. But if we do have any sound difficulties, I hope you understand. We just developing.
You got to do a lot of editing
production.
too. I know about
Yes.
the editing part.
Yes,
you got to
yes.
do a lot, but it's all right though.
I might have to bleep shit. We are heading into the hour and a half, probably more than 2 hours now.
More.
Gonna have to wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up.
See,
Yo,
wrap
wrap
it
it
up.
up. Having good times. Talking good times.
Almost 2 hours. Okay, so my man Double R is telling me that I got about almost 2 hours.
Yeah, so
Billy Wiz, aka
You know what?
007.
My man Double R, I think might appreciate
007.
Double R because he don't want to be known like that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
don't want to be known as
So
that.
I'm gonna
That's
keep it
road
Double
rage.
R.
Mystery man.
I'm gonna keep it
Road
Double
rage.
R. You heard?
Yeah.
Yo,
Road
for
rage.
those yous who want to know about Double R, yo, hit my Cash App out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If you
my
need
bar cook. You know what I'm saying?
If you need help and you got road rage,
If you wanna know
talk
who
to
Double-
Cook. He'll hook you up with somebody
If
that
you
can
wanna
guide
know
you
who
through
Double
the,
R
through,
is.
through the
Yo,
consulate
remember the
and
Wizard
shit.
of Oz
Hold on, we're gonna try
and the
to.
dude behind the
You know what I'm
curtain?
saying?
That's my man Double O.
If you're
That's my
interested
man
in
Billy.
Double R, hit me on the Cash App, hit me on the DM, send some money over. I'll talk to you about Double R. He's a big inspiration in my life.
Yo,
You
man,
heard?
listen,
On
fun,
the real.
fund this, man. Help us. Hit
it's
us on the
time.
Cash App and fund this right here, man.
I know it's
So
time.
we
I
give you
know
good
it's time.
content.
I know it's time to almost end. I'm gonna end it like this. Ready? Because I like.
We don't have to end. Let's
don't
just
have
be
to
clear.
end. We don't
'Cause
have to end.
I want E to finish the story.
Oh, you still
Oh,
here?
don't
with
have
us?
to end.
We could keep going.
I'm
You
just gonna
you
have
just
to-
gotta edit.
To be honest,
You gotta
I'm just
do
gonna
more
have to
editing.
work harder at
Yeah,
editing
all
and
right.
chopping things up. And
You know what?
But yo, it's family.
Hey,
I'm not. Yo,
work,
today's
work
an
harder
unusual.
then. Work harder.
Cheers. Listen,
You want me to
E-Rock,
bring the strippers right now, or
Hey, there
what?
you go with the strippers,
tonight.
man.
Tonight is an unusual night. It's a late night, but we already shot one podcast before this podcast.
That's dope.
So if you see me in the last
dope.
podcast with the same shirt, it's because we had two podcasts
I want
in
you-
one fucking day.
I don't want you.
Ain't
I don't
nothing
want you
to
to
fuck
cut
with,
this
baby.
off, Cook. When you,
We're not
when
cutting
you,
this off.
no,
We're
no,
doing it
no,
live.
no, no.
We're doing it live.
When you air this podcast, I want you to start it with this. Forget my intro. Forget everything else. Support, and I always said this when me, E, and Caesar was doing our thing. I always said this. Support is
Shout out Caesar.
is a crazy word, right? How people can support Cook the Barber, Hot Rod, Billy, and everything. That's mind blowing to me.
You know, Hot Rod does art and he paints and everything.
I know that. But listen to this. You ready? How people
Don't
can't
dismiss me like
support.
that, man, so fast.
No, never that.
I'll just fucking
never that.
with you.
You
I
my
gotta- I
OG.
gotta
I
talk my
respect you
shit.
to the
Look,
highmost. You know you. I respect you. You looked out for me
I love you,
personal
bro. I love
and all
you.
that. So
Yo,
but listen,
Robert,
like
hey,
the
Johnny.
support word.
Hold on, bro.
The support word. It's a short word, but it goes so long. Right now, us right now, with E on the phone and everything, we know over
Right,
2,000 people. Right? More. So now, how can we not get over 2,000 viewers? Or why can't we get the same shit that these motherfuckers that we call, I'll take it back, that we call our friends or whatever, support a celebrity? They'd rather post a celebrity than post CTB. Support is crazy, man.
Wow.
Support is-
That's what you got to start
Make
this
that-
episode with. Episode 9, we're going to call it Support Friends
People are quick to
Conversation.
fucking take a picture of their sneaker and like,
It's
Yeah.
the mindset
Nah,
of people.
it's actually
So,
sad. It's actually sad.
I want
yeah, it
in
is.
your podcast, I can never come here and be like, yo, Cook, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, because you have your vision, and God bless your vision.
But you know, you're so
But
close to me, you almost can.
Yeah, but you know what?
Feel me?
We got to lay in that support shit heavy, because me and you had this conversation about, like I told you, you set a fucking root, nigga. Like, you taught niggas how to cut hair that's chilling right now. We ain't gonna say no names or whatever.
Right.
You taught that nigga, like, yo, you doing this shit wrong. But the nigga
Yep.
can't come here and come through and support. You gotta blow some shit up sometimes in life.
Yeah, we spoke about that last time.
But
Yo,
we're
I'ma
not
come
gonna say
throw
no
people-
names, but we're gonna start this episode.
You said that.
Episode 9 is about fucking support, nigga. How hard is it to go and fucking subscribe and all this shit? You know what I'm saying? But besides that,
Stop fucking ego tripping, man.
ego
Support.
tripping. Word up. Fuck that ego tripping shit, man.
True,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Yo, you got that merch? What's
Alright,
that?
so-
That's the hats?
Yeah, we got the merch.
Everybody
You already know.
support
but
everybody, man.
I want E-Rock to finish his story. I want to hear E-Rock's story. We're gonna finish the show on E-Rock's story, and you don't got
Okay.
no time. E-Rock, just take your time, and it's all ears over here.
All right, just like I said, basically before, man, I had a baby at a young age, 17, Bushwick High School, and I didn't tell my parents until my daughter was born, my firstborn. Imani, 24 years old now. I'm actually a grandfather, but that's a different story.
Blessed.
Two times.
Yo, Kaden, what up, man?
So you know,
Yo,
and
man.
then just telling them that, and they had so much plans for me as getting married within my race or within my, you know, my Muslim religion. It was like, yo, E, I tell them, nah, I'm not doing that. This is what it is right here. I really love this girl. Going forward, they see how great I was with my daughter. I took her to school with me, high school to finish up. And then she lived with us for the past, you know, the rest of her life basically. And then my sisters, my brothers, they were great supporters, and it just became a blessing. But in the beginning, it was rough. In the beginning, it was really rough because
I remember that, man. But you a grandfather, so you passed the test, kid. I remember that. I was worried. I was worried about not on the real though. On the real though, when E was about to become a father, I was kind of worried about E. I was worried about him.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was worried about him. I was worried about him. But he passed the test. He passed the test.
But I have, honestly, like,
I was worried about
we all have basketball plans in our lives. I have basketball visions, and that shot my whole thing. That shot my whole thing.
It's funny you say that because my grandmother literally told me before she died.
Yeah,
I thought you was gonna be like a baseball player.
Like a baseball player.
Nah, you did, but when you had Imani, that changed you.
That's so fucking weird.
But hold on,
changed your whole
the story
whatever
is about
basketball dreams you had.
passing
That
the
shit was
diverse
but let me tell you,
racism.
Right.
Yeah.
I want E to finish so I could even give him the AD story because AD gave me a crazy story.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I have plans to be at least attempt to be a basketball player in a high level. Yeah. And that shot everything down, like, honestly, because I became a man right away. You know, I even got a job at the age of 17.
Flies, bro.
Me, working, packing bags, shoveling snow. Yeah, man, LT could tell you, man. Matador could tell you, man. It's crazy back then.
That's why I said from 2 to 3 years, evolution happens.
Yeah, and then I put all that to
you
side,
think in
man.
10, but it shit happens in 2 to 3 years, nigga.
Now it happens like that, but for us.
As a matter of fact, they call old school. When we used to go old school, it had to be 10 years. Yeah. And today's old school is 2 years from now.
It's crazy.
For us, old school was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but let me tell you, like the support I had for my sisters was beyond grateful, man. It was out this world. Like, they were basically, man, I get emotional talking about it because they held it down.
We all do.
I remember that.
To overcome that.
I remember that.
Your parents accepting you having a kid.
Mm-hmm. Son, you did it, man. I was worried about you at that time.
But let me tell you, like LT said, when my parents overcoming that for me having a kid, hold on. It's like I was like, wow, they were really mad at me. They actually wanted to put me out. Like, you got to get out of here, basically. Mm-hmm. So, but like, as they see me trying to still finish school and taking my daughter to school, and they seen all that. They seen all that there was still no quitting me, no matter what. And I showed them, and that yo, listen, I made a mistake. At that time, it was a mistake. I'm fucking 15, 16 years old trying to have a kid.
Can I pause you for a second? Right? So, I don't mean to get so direct right now, right? But we was raised on the idea that if it shit happens, it's gonna be a good day. If it shit happens, some things, when people look at it like, it's not a mistake.
He wasn't raised like that.
It's not a mistake.
He wasn't raised like that.
Right? So
you gotta understand.
You have to accept, right?
Each of our parents. Each of our parents.
I mean, I was coming up as kids, but like, yeah, it's a mistake. Yeah.
We gotta accept.
I feel it was an exception. It wasn't like that because you know what? All our parents wasn't born over here. Each of our parents came from another
third world country.
There you go. So therefore, when they came, hold on. So when they came over here, each of our parents came from different countries because
same purpose.
Yeah. They came
Your
over here.
had her thoughts.
Yeah, so therefore, they bring in they morals, right? They morals from their countries and how they should bring their kids up. But the only thing they didn't understand. That
further understand.
They didn't understand, though, even though They trying to bring us up from where they come from in their country. We born over here, so we picking up shit from over here. So we hybrids. All of us is hybrids.
Listen,
all of us is hybrids from our parents. All of us, kid. You, Saime, AD, my brother Kev, Johnny, you know what I'm saying, Robert, all of us is hybrids.
Yeah,
we hybrids, man. We hybrids, man.
Second
episode.
Yes, we are.
You
Cheers to the WB family. You heard?
Well, family.
You already know. If you know, you know.
Why?
All
I called you earlier
go
today
for it. Go
just
for
to
it. Let's
check up
go.
on you, man.
All right, hold up.
It's crazy.
So,
right?
we back on. Excuse, technical difficulties, whatever. But yeah, let's close the show out. Let's close the show out right now. CTB, let's cut the bullshit. I got my man LT on my right.
You're
my man
ready.
Rod A on the left.
AKA El
E-Rock,
MATADOR.
You know what I'm saying? From across the world in Florida. Go for it. Finish. Let's finish the show.
Yeah, E-Rock.
Yeah, yo, but real fast, man. I just want to say thank you, man. I appreciate the phone call. Even this means a lot to me because I'm down here. And sometimes you're alone and you get these phone calls and you be happy to hear from the brothers. And I appreciate that so much. The opportunity to even be on this podcast was a blessing. And keep on doing your thing, man. Many, many, many more now.
Yo,
now
okay, man.
Now we got the wire working. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. You always gonna pop up in the conversation, man. So don't worry about that, E.
I want to finish this by saying that it really has been a pleasure, man. Because we took our shot on trying to do our thing, and to see y'all both OGs to me. I don't call nobody OGs. Y'all my OGs, right? To see y'all do y'all thing and have me here is a blessing, bro.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
All the way to the top. Let me tell you something.
It's kind of crazy because, like Johnny, right, is in our age range. My man AD is in our age range.
Mm-hmm.
Our Sim is in our age range, but we still continue to hang out and chill with my younger dudes like Robert, LT.
I'm gonna tell you something.
E-Rock, like shit. Like I know the older brothers. I know the older brothers.
I'm gonna end this.
I still chill with the younger brothers. That shit is crazy.
I'm gonna end
right?
it. I'm gonna end it. I want to end this podcast because could I end it?
We don't have to end it, but we keep recording.
I still hang out with the younger brothers.
It doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay,
upload
but
let's keep recording.
I definitely want you to air this. I definitely want you to air this out. You ready? I had little niggas that I used to coach and on fire. He was there with me. There was like
on fire tournament.
The people in the world might not see this whole show, but we still gonna record it.
Yeah.
So let's continue.
For us. It's
you know
a beautiful
Even
thing.
if you watch this later,
we're still here. So when you say that, it partakes in us accepting our younger brothers becoming men. You understand? So now,
blossom.
Yeah, you want to see them blossom. So now, when I can't call nobody my little bro no more. I don't like doing that.
Can I be honest? When I saw you hitting like the club scene and painting the picture, and I'm like, yo, when I'm ready to fucking do A, B, C, or D or whatever, I know LT's building his shit. LT's building relationships. LT's touching into this scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I seen you and E-Rock, because I know y'all in the same age group. I wasn't there, but I wish I was, bro. I see y'all niggas dressed up in fucking ties and suits and taking pictures.
These are younger dudes, man. These are younger dudes.
Yeah.
But I also was gratified. I was like, yo, I was happy to see y'all.
Yeah, of course.
Taking those pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though I wasn't there,
but
I was like, yo, my nigga, that's how I felt.
Yeah, you felt.
That's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I see my dudes, man, my younger men, like they doing their thing.
Yeah, because that's
Word
an exception. It's an exception.
Yeah.
You see a young kid become a man.
Yeah.
Now you blessed. You know what I'm saying? You blessed that.
And we still hang out with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, but then you get the niggas that getting married and getting whatever, right?
And we still chill together.
I used to hang out with your brother Johnny or whatever, or whoever. But you were still in the same type of scenes that I was in.
Yeah, we were still
So,
vibing. Yeah,
your
we
family and your brothers was in different scenes, but
Yeah.
you and
Me
I
and you
was still in the same
we
scene.
was in the-
You
scene.
know what I'm saying? So that's why
Johnny was
that's why we
like
got
that,
that.
yeah.
You know that vibe, like from E-Rock to back in the day. Shout out to Lennox. You know what I'm saying? Like we did things that we was, if niggas didn't know about things that were being done, like we could tell you about things that were being done.
I
You know
know
what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Like
I know about it. So it's like,
Nah,
I
it's
know.
crazy. Like.
Shout out to Lennox. Shout out to Lennox.
shout out to Lennox, bro.
Yo,
Shout
Lennox,
out to
man, yo,
Bait.
hold on, I gotta put Lennox on blast.
Go
real
eat some
fast.
good seafood in Brooklyn. Go
It's
to
crazy,
Bait.
man. It's crazy.
Go to that Bait
Yeah,
NYC
yo.
right down Kosciuszko.
Yeah, I wasn't personally caught in my feelings like, yo, the nigga LT went over there before he came over here, yo.
Nah. Yo, you know what's crazy? I was like, yo,
He
let
went
me,
to Lennox shot. I love you, Lennox. No, nothing personal. I'm just
big
fucking
shout
being
out to
funny.
Lennox.
I'm just being funny, bro.
And I told Lennox the story. I said, yo, I was gonna go to King of C before I came to your shit. And nigga was like, yo, how you gonna go support somebody you don't know? And you know me since the pharmacy and this and that. I was like, all right, cool, nigga, I'm here now, man. I'm here, man.
Yo, Al, we love you, man.
Lennox.
Lennox.
For real. But yeah, man, yo,
This is
this is gonna become a personal moment. I don't even
Yeah,
know
this is
if
personal,
these
man.
people might see this, but you
Nah,
might
even if
have
they
to
don't
pay for this episode.
yeah, you
gonna
gotta
chop it up.
do a lot of editing,
Like,
we're
but
gonna
it's
edit
still
up.
gonna be dope though.
Yeah, because this is our fucking life. And what I'm realizing in this world that we're living in now, social media, our life is fucking content.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Our
course.
energy, our fucking experience, the things we've been through, the people we touched, the ones that touched us.
Yeah.
Like, this is our fucking content, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry
Yo,
about
hold on, I gotta
Yo,
put Lennox on blast real fast though.
Go ahead.
Yo, Lennox, I love you, but let me tell you something. His promoting days, right? I just met Wifey, and me and Wifey going into to his spot, and he was like, "Yo, this bottle service tonight." I looked at that motherfucker like he was crazy. I said, "Man, you gonna get me in this motherfucking building? You got me out here looking crazy for my lady. I need to get
In
up in
front of
here."
my lady.
And, yo, man, yo,
That's
and
important.
he slid a, wait, hold on, he held it down. He slid a bottle on the side to me, a little bottle. But I was like, yo, I just wanted to have 2 or 3 drinks and go home. I didn't want to buy a bottle just to go hang out in the club.
Yo, E-Rock, tell him about that night when I broke out. Tell him about the night when I broke out.
Yeah, we had to skip the line. I think it was the Cheetah Club. We had to skip the line. Me, Cook,
I'm gonna put some music in the background. Don't be surprised.
Tell him
right?
when I broke out.
And it was $100 to skip the line or some shit like that. So we break the bed off to the bouncer, and then Rod, we would turn back, and Rod just left. He got the
You dead.
moving.
I was like, yo,
Yeah,
I don't
called
know,
him.
man.
I called. I said, "Where you at?" He's like, "Nah, I ain't paid. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here, son. Like, yo, it was like just to get go.
We gonna skip the
It
music.
felt like I saw how that was.
Me and E got
Like
stories.
niggas on the line and then we paying, right? And then niggas looking at us like, yo, how these niggas getting in? Because of course we paying that extra dough to get to the front.
Speaking
But
about
I
Lennox,
didn't even want to do that night. You know what I'm
hello,
saying?
Lennox might deny this story. It was me, E, and Lennox.
Oh shit.
Right? We about to go in the
Ladies
club.
and gentlemen, this is
We about to
CTB
go-
late night.
We're about to go in the club. This nigga Lennox walking behind Sab Judah.
Okay.
So the bouncer was like, yo, he's with you? Sab Judah goes, hell no, I don't know this nigga. He remembers. And I told Lennox, I said, yo, I thought you knew this nigga. Yo,
Set me up.
that nigga Sab Judah was like, no,
This is
I
Sam
know this
song.
nigga. We still got in the club though, cause you know we like, yo, all right, cool.
Niggas
But
paid to
that nigga
get
Sab
in,
Judah
probably.
Said, nah, I don't know this nigga. That shit was funny. That shit.
Son, I remember that like yo, because it was that night, the same thing. I wasn't trying to pay that extra money to
Yeah,
get to the front. I was like, I'm out.
Me and E-Rock with the
I
same thing in
bounced.
Florida.
I bounced that night because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
but right, that
I got
that era was all about skipping the line. It wasn't really about bottle service.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
yeah,
was about
that's what we
skipping
did.
It
we
became
did that
bottle
all
service
the time.
later.
Yo, we had to pay.
First it was skipping the line.
We had to pay our regular pay, and then we had to pay to skip the line. Like, and then I ain't even get nice yet, so I ain't.
That nigga Rod didn't go to Florida with us, E. But
You know,
what happened
yo.
when we went to Florida with Lennox, Yogi, you and I?
We did it
Terry.
one time. Skip the line one time. The second time I said, "Yo, Cook, we don't need to skip the line out
You know
here."
what we did, Al? I'm not lying. We was at a spot one day.
When Florida was Florida.
In Florida,
South Beach.
right?
South
Right?
Beach. When it was South Beach. Not now.
Yo,
When it was South
I
Beach,
made
yeah.
up a story. Yo,
Trash
E, you
now.
remember this? I made up a story that we was down with Funk Flex to get in some
Yes.
to get in some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I totally made up the story that now we supposed to be here with Funk Flex just to get in somewhere. We never made it in, but that was the type of vibe you had to have.
Had that New York
Quick,
vibes. They
quick,
said,
you gotta
Hey, yo, son, I'm here. I'm supposed to be with the Funk Flex crew. You know what I'm saying? Heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying?
soaking
Walk
that
in.
shit.
That's the way to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
That's when South Beach was fun.
Yeah. Billy. Sorry.
Double O.
Pause. Double R.
Double out. Roll raid.
When we went to Denver, right? We was in Denver a couple of years ago, and 2 Chainz was performing. Yo, we jumped over the fucking gate, right? We didn't just jump over the gate, my nigga. We jumped over the gate. I was like, fuck it, let's jump over the gate. And I know how to move to the crowd, bro. You gotta move to the crowd like you belong on stage,
On stage.
nigga.
Yeah, like you know him.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
excuse
him.
me,
Yeah.
excuse me. I gotta get to the front.
Two Chain, my cousin. Yeah.
Like
move it.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
the way to do it.
That's the way I moved. When I went, we was in fucking Denver, cause it was the first time like
We
the
need
whole
to go
weed
back. I wanna go
exception and
back
everything,
there.
right? They was having a 420. We went over there for the 420 movement.
420 again.
It was a dope fucking experience. Went out there with a few friends, Double R. Shout out to fucking Robbie. Shout out to fucking Dev. Shout out to fucking PR. Like, we was out there, nigga. We was going to the dispensaries. As soon as I got there, I went to the dispensary looking for some shit.
Yeah, right away.
But I gotta be honest,
Yeah.
the dispensaries wasn't...
Overrated.
they didn't-
Overrated.
It was overrated. Yeah.
Overrated.
I get that good shit over here.
Yeah, we got that.
You know what I'm saying? But because of the idea that it's becoming legal,
Yeah. You want
and
to
this is
want
one
to
of the first places that is acknowledging the legalization.
Life is about experience.
Right.
So,
So
you
we
want
went
to
out
experience
there.
shit.
We went out there. We shared our fucking. We went out there to share that experience. To
Yeah.
Smoke legally.
Yeah.
You know, not worry about the cops and all this bullshit. But I was like, damn, like yo, the weed is better out here, so it really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope experience. Going out there with my boys, we dabbed. You know what I'm saying? We did a bunch of different shit that normally you don't do in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was a dope experience.
That's what I said.
Yo, E-Rock, you still with us?
I'm here. I'm listening.
All right,
I don't
cool.
My battery ain't dying no time soon.
Yeah, so basically, you know, understanding
Good.
how we move in the world, like, you know, we out there, we moving, we have an understanding. We can't be caught up in what the fuck the past is about, because the world is giving us what it's about in our face. You know what I'm saying? It's in our face.
Life don't revolve about your past.
Yeah.
Your past is just an experience.
What we share
life
right now-
revolves about your present. I hate when people say life revolves around your future. No, fuck your future, because if you don't got a present, you don't got a future.
Yeah, man.
Life revolves about your present. About what steps are we taking about now,
Right.
so we can have a better future. Forget our past, even if you fucked
I always
up in
say,
your
I always say
past.
as well.
For
If
us.
you think in the past, you stay in the past. I always say that.
Always.
So
For us-
you gotta
for
be
us- for
in
us
the
living
present, and I'm with you with that.
Always.
So, like, for us
I'm
living
with that.
here,
The present.
us being
Present
here
makes the
and,
future.
and living in NY and Brooklyn and being able to share a story of Queens or Harlem or whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck you at.
New
us
York.
living this shit and being in
Bushwick.
the streets, right?
Brooklyn,
I think
Bushwick, broken glass everywhere.
it has strengthened us. It strengthened us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course.
It
Of
has
course.
given us muscles mentally, you know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
To deal with.
You have to learn how to
The
build
understanding.
that
Yeah.
and understand that.
Yes.
If you don't, then
Right. Why are you here?
Why?
Why are you here?
Why? Exactly. So it's about character. You know what I'm saying? This generation lacks
Character. Yeah.
100.
We
They
build
really do, son.
character. Like you
Character.
get me.
This generation is being raised the way our parents was being raised. Like they're not
No,
But
seeing
let me
the,
tell you,
But
They
just
lack character,
we
son.
learned.
Substance.
We
Yo,
learned
bro,
how
like
to
you said,
not.
character. That shit is crazy. how
You know
say
that story I
character.
was trying to tell you about AD, right?
Yeah.
So this is the funny story because the fact is that we fucking young kids and we really don't know what the fuck we're doing. We don't know what we're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go hip hop, go hip hop. Like we just vibing. Whatever feels good, we like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's young people shit.
And at this moment, I remember my man AD, your brother, E-Rock, he bought us a Lázaro. right? Thank goodness, we was in a good space in our time, in our life back then. He was able to afford a good chain, and he bought a nice Velocito. And this is what I shared with AD. He said, yo, nigga, I had to fucking, not even just a Velocito, but I cut his hair. I think we was on some Onyx shit that time.
You did
some moldy shit.
Yeah, we was on some Onyx shit that time,
you
right?
did the wild
so
shit,
it was a combination of the chain and the fact that we was in our culture and the thing that we was living with, like the music and Onyx, and we shaved our head bald, right? But AD had a Velocito, right? For those you who don't know what a Velocito is, it's some like it's a santo, it's
a cross,
it's a chain, it's a santo, and
it's an angel is one of God's angels disciples that's in a chain.
Yes,
and he's over the sheeps and everything. So
right.
that became a chain piece. The same way that Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Jesus Christ.
Kanye West.
Yes, like any piece you wear.
Shit.
Like any piece you wear.
That's the thing.
You did a raw day.
I did a raw day. Like any piece you wear. So basically, right? What I'm saying is that my guy walked home one day with his bald head, and the Velocito was on his neck. And the next day, I found out, he said, yo, Cook, I got to put on a ski hat to go to sleep because I didn't want my dad
to see that.
Yeah. And then he said, yo, one day I came home, my nigga. He tells me, and I had the Velocito chain on my neck. And he's like, what the fuck is that?
Your fault? His fault? Word? Yeah?
True story. True story.
True story, my nigga. I'm not lying about this shit. True story, my nigga. And for me...
Well, I tuck that chain in all the time.
Yes, so what I'm trying to explain is that some of the simplicities that I was understanding at a young age where I felt like, yo, my parents, your parents, and your parents, they reaching. Like, you came here to be able to deal with the dark skin, the light skin.
I told my pops. That's what I told my pops one time. I told him
to be able to deal with everybody, my nigga.
They wasn't accepting.
But you moved here for that.
But they wasn't accepting.
They wasn't accepting.
It was the
that.
beginning.
They was still holding on
of the development
to how they are.
It wasn't.
It was the beginning of the development.
Let me tell you something.
His moms would say, that Carlos no good.
Yo, my friends used to come through and hang out. My mom used to be like, yo, tell your black-ass friends to get off my stoop. Like, yo, I should look at my mom's like, yo, I'm dark. Like, I'm black, but that's that Spanish colorism shit. Like,
it's an understanding.
Like, my mom should be like, yo, tell your black-ass friends to get off my stoop.
Yo,
she's
hold on.
But she sounded Caribbean.
I wish I had the horn. I don't have the horn right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to applaud that, right? So the reason I say that is because
hate that shit.
I love his moms, but she's black.
Hold on. And some of my friends used to hear that.
And he told me this. Like, how you
your moms
this?
don't know she black too? Like,
they wasn't accepting that though. It's an exception and an understanding.
I should be shaking my head like, yo.
That's the bugged out part of our parents, right?
Yeah.
Like, they understand, but they won't accept.
Yeah, and that's they don't want to accept.
You know what?
But they learned to accept.
You know what's mind blowing to me right now? Like me, E-Rock, and Caesar, we went to go eat in the corner of my block.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? They understood
corner of the block meaning Bleecker and what Evergreen or what's
Bleecker and Evergreen. It's like a white place.
Oh, there's food over there.
I know that place you're talking about.
So we went over.
We're gonna have to continue this podcast another day with that shit, but continue.
But we went to eat. They understood, but they wasn't accepting.
Right?
That's mind blowing, right? Like we've been here before. Yeah, this shit was a
bodega. Yo, people are not used to energy. You just want 2 tacos, but you're in a good mood, you're happy, and you're just like, yo, I got 3 niggas that I love, and I'm in a good vibe, and I'm being loud, and this, that, and the third. They're looking at you like, oh, this nigga's drunk, this nigga's too crazy.
It's bugged out. Some people don't know how to accept.
No,
we having a good time.
And it plays to our parents.
We having a good time,
That's why
bro.
right now we know how to accept.
Our parents came here so
So-
that we could have a good time.
Yeah, but they don't. They want us to have a better life and everything, but they wouldn't accept.
Now they
But
want
we-
us. They want us to have a good life. They want us to
divide
be,
that. To divide that. to
No,
divide
no,
that. Yes.
no.
It's a
They wanted
process,
us
man.
to have a
process with our
E-Rock.
parents.
Yeah,
They
let me-
wanted
let me
him
go-
to be on some arranged
Yeah, but let me
shit.
divide that.
they
Let me
wanted-
divide that.
They like to this day, my mom's kind of be like, yo, she want me to be like with a fair-skinned Spanish chick.
Like, you have to be a doctor.
Like, but I like
a police
I
officer,
like the black pussy.
surgeon.
You know what I'm saying?
A-Rod.
I like
Yo,
the black
hit some
pussy.
home runs, my nigga.
Yeah.
Wow,
So my
boy.
mom,
Yeah,
she
I
be
be
trying
telling
to
my
keep
mom, I
it.
love the reggae music. I love the reggae music.
Yeah, man. She be like,
I
yo,
want
what is
to
that
stop
little
being here. I want
fair-skinned
reggae music.
Spanish?
Yo, you was
You know how we
Ready
talk-
for the burger.
You're right.
Yo.
You know how we talk about like the past and that stuff. I wouldn't change my life for shit, bro. I'll
Oh,
be
me
honest.
neither. Me neither.
Let me tell you something. Yo, man.
Somebody
I've
asked
been-
me that question.
I
I agree
wouldn't
with you.
change my shit real life for, yeah. I wouldn't even
Only
change
thing
it
I
for
would
nothing.
change probably the financial decisions I made in life, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody say
Do I
that.
wish to be more ahead? No, my nigga.
Good.
You know? But
Listen,
I think
man,
I deserve what I
we
get.
all still alive.
Accordingly.
Listen,
Yeah.
we all,
I know. I
we
live
all
life. I
are
don't
still
live-
alive.
Bro,
I live life, so I
We still
Oh,
alive, and we can still do things.
like
Because the other dudes,
You-
other people.
You look at
they
your
not
life,
here.
right? You look at your life and you say, "Oh, I wasn't capable of doing this." People might look at your life and say, "Yo, I wasn't capable of doing what Rod did, or what Cook did, or what LT did, or what E-Rock did." You understand? So it plays an aspect as, like I told you, live, love life, because your lifestyle could be somebody else's dream.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? You probably fucked 400 bitches in your life.
I ain't on.
Nigga, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Chamberlain. I ain't
I'm
on
just
Wilt
saying. No, but I'm
Chamberlain.
just saying. A nigga probably ain't never even fucked
I,
five bitches
I had a
because he
couple
could.
of
But
Menage
it's just an
12.
example of life and appreciating life and loving life.
Yeah.
No matter if you had sex with 1,000 bitches or one, no matter if you got 10 million or $100, live your life, love it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
doubt.
yo, I went to a family function in Miami on wifey's side, and one of her cousins that's real young, maybe about 20. She like, I love you guys. Yo, DT, your husband is a turn up, right? I was like, man, only if you knew. My girl, I used to be all over the clubs. Yo, the spotlight in the middle of the club, you couldn't find me.
Yeah. You was the back in the days, man.
I love that.
You was the man. You was the man, you know. Those chicks. That's how you met wifey. Matter of fact.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, I remember that night. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that shit because I wasn't even trying to go out that night, but I came. Yeah, it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was
Going out with LT popping 100 bottles. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we used to wild out.
And forget about it. Going to Cook to Miami. Forget it, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, I
man.
Using
told Cook one
AD's
time.
card.
I
AD.
told Cook one time, yo, he wanted to skip the line to go to the club. I said, yo, we don't need that shit no more, man. This is strip full of girls, dog. We don't need to skip no line. They gonna come to us. Fuck that line. And we went somewhere else, man. And yeah, we just came home with like 3 or 4 biddies.
Yo,
It was a great night.
I remember that night, man, when like I just broke the fuck out. Like I wasn't trying to. I got tired of the shit, like doing that shit, man. I really did. Like I'm going home, I'm gonna chill, man. Like
That's
fuck.
why I tell girls now, man, when I meet
Niggas
them,
can't understand that. Like, yo, nigga Raw broke out. Like, yo, I'm out, son. I'm
Trying
out.
to do a
I
lot
just-
of editing, Bobby.
you gotta live your 20s, man. Live your 20s and your 30s. Live that shit, bro.
Like, yeah, man, I did all that shit. You know what I mean? But now I'm just a lounge club, a lounge dude. You know what I'm saying? A bar dude. If I do step out.
This is the last go.
Yeah, so let's go.
But last night, I went to a
What
bar.
you mean?
Hours away from me to watch the fight.
We doing another.
Let's go.
Let's go. This should be the last sit. We
That's
done.
it, bro. Talking
I mean,
shit.
we done, nigga.
What you
Never
talking about,
done,
nigga?
man. We
We
never
want to work
done.
tomorrow, man.
Fuck your
Sure.
job.
Listen, man. And we doing the what? Hold on, man. You gonna look like I had the same clothes on 3 episodes, man.
You're right. We
Fuck
going on to midnight, yo.
Yo, man, we done, man.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CTB. If you're watching, thank you for watching.
Big up, big up.
You're
Shabaran
heard.
again.
Yo, listen up.
What?
We're about to finalize the show. If you're watching, thank you for watching.
Episode 9.
You already know, man. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the best of reality TV, my nigga. Like,
Right here.
we're not cutting the bullshit. We're not cutting the bullshit.
And we spoke on a lot of good shit, especially that support shit. Episode 9, go subscribe.
Yes.
Go fucking follow. Go give it a like. It don't hurt to take our time
Tell your friend to follow us,
to
man.
fucking support.
Take heed to what we're saying. We trying to give you, and we trying to enlighten you, and we trying to give you love.
Shit is interesting, man. We might inspire somebody.
Overall,
to
can I
fucking,
say this? Overall,
yes.
Regardless of the audience, I respect y'all if y'all watching, but I have a big fucking, oh man, a thank you to you, to E-Rock, to Rade, to everybody involved, everybody coming through, and this is just the beginning because I feel like there's a lot of life to live.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
I like to live.
1,000 more episodes.
Yes.
I want to say this before we
You ain't fucking
kick it
up.
off, and I head to the strip club and probably offer a stripper $250 to give me back.
Talking about
'Cause I don't give a
strip clubs
fuck.
again.
And don't edit this part neither, Cook. You ready?
Yeah, man. I want to see some
I wanna
today.
To be here in your shop, to be here seeing Billy, to be here with Rod, to be
AKA
here-
007.
to be here, double R.
Double R,
Road
double
rage.
R.
And listen, and to have my brother E-Rock on the phone,
E-Rock, we love you, baby.
I really, really appreciate it. From even if we go from one viewer to a million, yo, Cook, I really appreciate it. God bless. I hope you take everything to that niggas is just spilling the brown.
Yeah, I
juice,
saw
nigga,
that,
these
yeah.
niggas.
Yeah,
But I hope you take the podcast with you, Rod, and everybody that's involved to the top, man. And then we're gonna salute and cheers to that. Thank you for having me, LT, aka the famous
Yo,
nobody.
I just gotta say
AKA
this.
Matador.
I just
El
gotta say
Matador,
that
special guest.
this got to be one of the most
E-Rock, special
touching
guest.
episodes for myself. You heard? Because these guys that you see here on my platform are people I grew up with. If there's any family that I could claim, is these guys right here.
E-Rock gotta
You
tune
heard?
in right now before we buzz
Yeah,
off.
we all
too, all the way
connected,
from
man.
Florida.
I'm going to claim
E-Rock.
y'all niggas, bro.
From the young dudes
I'm claiming y'all
to the
niggas
old
as my family.
dudes, we all
because,
connected.
Course,
because the
nigga.
shit that we do is not just shit like we just around each other. Because, like, my family now, we been around each other. But,
Yeah.
but it's the shit that we learn together
Yeah, of course.
that makes us more connected.
And the history and experience of
You know,
life.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if we ain't hang out 24/7 with each other, you still experience something with that person.
Nah, we
that's
still
gonna
catch up,
carry
though.
you
We've
over.
all- we've all been-
But listen to what I'm gonna tell you. This is real facts. You ready? Me and E was on Separable at one time, right? That's my brother. We know each other
I saw
since
that.
we was 5. We was
And I
on
respected
Separable.
it.
And there was a time that he went and did his thing, and I did my thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I'm
life.
telling you, I wanted to be in the picture with y'all niggas with the fucking suits and the ties.
No, we was
Like,
chilling.
I love
you know,
you guys for that picture.
But this is to end it on a real
Let's
crazy
do it.
note.
Yeah, let's
You
end
ready?
it. Let's end it.
Your friends are not acquired by how long you know them. Your friends are acquired with what the experience that you went through with them is
And they're
what
willing to
makes
share.
them. You understand? I could know
Get in
you
the-
for 50 years and I never experienced shit with you.
You
I
didn't
only
share.
know
You didn't share with me.
I never shared a moment with
Yeah.
you.
Remember time we got
You
into that fight
understand?
at the
Nah,
at
but
the
listen,
cruise
Rod,
shit?
listen,
Yeah,
Rod,
you know what I'm
Rod,
talking about, you
Rod,
know.
listen.
All right,
Ready?
LT. Because he said that. Finish, and I'm gonna tell you what
it
he's talking
goes. It goes to
The showboat.
the experience and memories
about.
that I
Showboat.
share
He
with
said
you.
showboat, E-Rock?
The
You
showboat.
remember? Listen to this.
I
You
got beat up at the showboat.
Yeah.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
got
we
beat up
all
at the showboat.
did.
So
yeah.
it's an experience that your closest friends have with you.
Yeah,
you
I was
understand?
one of my closest friends.
Yeah, but you know, like y'all here doing the podcast. You know
And
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
I
That's
got beat
mind
up.
blowing.
I got beat up at the showboat because
Pretty Lou, motherfucker.
I don't know why. To
Pretty
be honest.
Lou,
I
because
can't
of
even,
Pretty
you know.
Lou, because of Pretty
But
Lou talking to other niggas' girls.
I was trying to defend my boy, and I got jumped at the showboat. If
We
anybody
all
knows
been-
about the showboat, back in the days, it was in almost like East New York, over here by Jamaica.
Queens.
The showboat Tony Touch was DJing one day.
Yeah, Tony Touch.
Shout out
was
to Tony
there that
Touch.
night, yeah.
And I actually spoke to Tony Touch that night because I was such a fucking DJ enthusiast.
Yeah.
You know me, my nigga.
Yeah, of course. I know.
I was a
both
DJ
went to it.
enthusiast.
Tony Touch was there that night.
I wanted to be a nice fucking DJ.
All the way to the
so
top.
I was looking at Tony Touch, respect to Tony Touch.
Yeah, he was the man.
I was looking at different DJs. And that day, the Showboat had Wu-Tang available to us. My nigga, like, talking about growing
was
and
crazy,
how we bring this community to this community.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big deal.
Yo, we like a
You know what I'm
couple
saying?
of Bushwick dudes around East New York niggas.
So I'm out there with Rod, Miss Me, Rod, and shout out to my boy Louie. You know my boy Louie from back in the days?
Yeah.
Who's supposed
Yo,
to
it
be
was a
out
couple of Giselle. I saw a couple
All
of
right,
girls
so-
from high school, from Bushwick High School that night. Yeah.
To be honest, my boy Louie, shout out to him, he always suffered with asthma. And I always dealt with that. I'd always dealt with that with him. Like, we used to go out, and he used to catch asthma attacks.
Yeah.
And I had to help him out in the middle of the fucking party.
and all that
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
he called it asthma.
Yeah, exactly.
But this nigga's used, all respect to all the ladies.
The ladies
He used to
magnet.
pull bitches.
He was
You know
a,
what I'm
he was
saying?
a hoe.
Yeah.
That bitches used to come up to me just the way they
He was
could.
a hoe.
They come up to E-Rock, like the same way you say, like, yo.
That's one
used to
nigga I
get-
know,
used
my
to
brother
get-
E-Rock.
I used to
That's
get
one
bitches
nigga
off
I
of
know.
E-Rock.
He was that
or I
type
used
of
to get
dude.
We could
bitches
just
off-
be standing there,
That
and
had
nigga
to
E-Rock
smile.
just be like, yo, what up?
This
So
nigga had
Lou was that
just
type of
he
nigga.
was that
Yeah.
type of dude that had to put no work in.
Yeah.
E-Rock showed his tattoo. I'm like, fuck.
Niggas smiling. Like me and Cook, we had to talk to the
Shit.
bitches. We had to talk to get to the pussy.
We gotta work.
This nigga just
We gotta
smiled.
work. We gotta
This
work.
nigga smelled like Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Make
That's
sure
how
you got the
did.
good cologne on,
He
nigga.
smelled like Tom Cruise, and he got the pussy. Like, yeah.
But yo, bitches used to come up to me, right? They used to come up to me like, "Hey, how you doing, Cook?" Or whatever. Like, "Hey, what's your name?" Right? And then like, what's that guy over there with the green eyes? AD. Oh, what's that? What's
Yo, I
that
just-
guy
I
right
just
there?
spoke
Like,
to some nigga.
Louis,
Was the light
your
skin?
friend. You
I
know?
exposed some
That's E-Rock.
pretty boy nigga.
That's E-Rock.
When it came to talk down, to
You got a
talk to
friend
the
for me?
girls,
'Cause I already know
them
you
niggas
going
had
for him.
nothing to say.
You going
I
for
was
him? You got a
talking.
friend for me? I'll take the fat one over there in the corner. Fuck it. Right, E?
Rod
I'll
to
take
do
the
that
fat one
first.
over there. Fuck it.
Yo, that's how them pretty boys used to get exposed. Because when they had to talk to the bitches, they had nothing to say.
Yeah.
I was a nigga that came into play.
He actually-
I was that dude.
He said, "Yo, Lou, how you get these bitches?" He said, "Yo, I told these bitches I love them."
Yeah, I used to be like, damn, son. Yo, how you abuse that word love? Like, yo, that's how I get the pussy. Like, I can't even do that shit. So that's how Lou was. That's how he got.
The funny thing about that story, we
This is
haven't
me
seen
too.
Lou in a lot of years.
Yeah.
And today, this weekend, he was supposed to actually land from Florida
He used to abuse that word love.
yesterday. I didn't tell you this, E, but yeah, the guy Lou that we talking about,
Yeah.
he spoke to me last week. He's like, "Yo, I'm coming over." I was trying to reach out to him. I wish I would have had him here because I would have had him here with us.
Yeah, bugging out. Yeah,
This would've
chilling.
made sense.
Yeah, this
It would've made sense.
Family episode.
This
yeah,
conversation
yeah,
would've made sense.
conversation,
Right.
yeah.
But anyway, shout out to him. I hope he's good and safe. For all you guys who are not aware of
Don't abuse that word love.
Cook the
man.
Barber, I am the fucking barber of the Ville for years, 30 years, my nigga, and I make your life right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
So,
Man, them edges right.
let's cut the bullshit, man. Hit me up, subscribe, like and subscribe. You know where I'm heading with this. You know, it's the barbershop, man. Cook the Barbershop. I got my
Episode
man
9.
LT, episode 9. Who,
Episode
who,
9.
can I say he reminded me more than twice?
Let's
Because I'm
go.
on my vibe, just,
More.
you know.
It don't hurt y'all motherfuckers to like,
Follow.
and subscribe,
Like.
and follow.
Yo,
Tell me
man.
You want to
what I'm
follow
saying?
fucking celebrities that you don't even know.
Listen, man.
You know Cook
There's
the
more to
Barber.
come, more to come.
You know
If
LT.
you're
You know
entertained,
E-Rock. You
you're
know
entertained.
Hot Rod.
You're
Come
entertained by
on.
our conversation and our talk
You're
and
right.
shit like that. What up?
I want you to take them out and send them out with the most nicest greeting tonight. You know, because it's
Nicest
some late
greeting?
night shit.
Late night shit. Let me tell you.
So I
something.
want you to
E-Rock,
tell-
thank
I
you
want
for
you to
tuning
tell
in. E-Rock.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate
Listen,
you
man.
guys. Love
Tell
you.
them goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Beyond
say goodnight.
grateful.
Goodbye. All that good stuff. I had my man El Matador. I got
El
AKA
Matador.
Matador.
I got El Matador who came through, special guest, as well as E-Rock. Special guest, he's on the phone. You can't see him. Yo, 007, a.k.a. Bill Wiz.
Double R.
There you go, the Road Rage. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's moving shit behind the scenes.
Yo, shout out to Road Rage right now because he's. Let me just say this.
I
Can I
give
say
a
one?
shout out to everybody
Right,
that
so-
participated so far.
Can I just say this? I want to pay. I want to pay respects to
Shout
Road
out to
Rage.
everybody. Everybody.
I want to pay respects to Road Rage because this is my guy on the left-hand side. For those who don't know, Road Rage is not going to be exposed until
call
y'all
him
start
007.
paying. When y'all start paying
I like
money on this fucking show,
got
you
a
understand who the fuck Road
got a
Rage
couple of
is.
months.
You heard?
Yeah.
But for
I
now,
like
let's
calling
just
him
say that
007.
I want to thank my man Road Rage for standing behind the cameras and making sure that we are moving progressively forward on this show right now. Cut the Bullshit, CTB, Cook the Barber, Cook Show on Instagram. Thank you. We're gonna be shooting here on Cook's Pod.
Another nice episode, man.
Yo, Cook, I love ya. Rod, I love ya. I gotta go to a poker game for your Rod. I'm gonna end this on this note. I fuck more bitches than you.
Oh shit!
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Hold on, son. He just dropped the mic on me. You can't get away like that so fast, buddy.
I hit you up.
All right, listen.
That's it, loco. It's over. That's
If
it.
you do,
It's over, loco. It's
listen,
over.
loco.
Over.
Only reason you getting more months than me because I gave up the chase. That's what. I gave up the chase, baby. I gave up the chase. I don't got the energy no more. MATADOR. I don't got the energy to be gaming these chicks and looking for them. I don't got that. Right now,
Like personal chill shit.
right now, MATADOR, I pose and get chose. That's how I move.